The first time I saw the cat, it was sitting right next to her. Not near her, not in the background, right next to her chair. It looked normal at first. Small, dark gray, short fur, just sitting there like it belonged. The weird part is, she didn't react to it, at all. We were in a cafe, busy place, people walking around, waiters passing by, chairs moving. And this cat was just there, completely still. No one avoided it. No one looked down. No one even hesitated when walking past her table. I remember thinking maybe it was just used to people, or maybe it had followed someone in. Stuff like that happens, so I didn't say anything. But then it stood up and walked around her chair, slowly, like it was circling her. That's when I expected her to notice, or at least feel it brush against her leg. She didn't. She kept talking, completely normal. I looked around. No reactions. No one else even glanced at it. I almost said something, but it felt stupid. Like, what if I was just overthinking it? So I let it go. Then it followed her. When we left the cafe, she stood up, grabbed her bag, and walked out. The cat got up immediately and stayed right behind her. Not wandering, not distracted, just following. Close enough that it should have been obvious. But again, no one reacted. I watched it the entire time we walked down the street. It stayed about half a meter behind her, matching her pace perfectly. At one point it looked at me, directly, and I know this sounds stupid, but it didn't feel like a normal animal looking at you. It felt aware. I stopped walking. She kept going for a second, then turned around and asked why I stopped. The cat stopped too, and just sat down next to her again. That's when I finally said something. I asked her if she had a cat. She looked confused, said no. I asked if she noticed the one that had been following her. She just stared at me for a second, then kind of laughed, said there wasn't any cat. I pointed right at it, right next to her, close enough that if I took one step forward, I could have touched it. She followed my hand with her eyes, looked exactly where I was pointing, and said, "I don't see anything." That's when the cat moved again. It walked between us, slowly, and brushed against my leg. I felt it, not like imagining something, actual contact, light, but real. I stepped back. She didn't react, at all. I didn't know what to say after that, so I just dropped it, told her it was probably nothing. We kept walking, and the cat kept following. This went on for about 15 minutes. Same distance, same pace, always behind her. Then we got to her building. She stopped at the entrance, turned to me, and for a split second, her eyes moved down, not to me, to the space next to her. Exactly where the cat was. It was quick, almost nothing, but it was enough. Then she looked back at me and smiled like normal, said goodnight, and went inside. The cat didn't follow her. It stayed outside, sitting in front of the door, looking up at me. I stood there for a few seconds. Then I looked back at the entrance. She was gone. When I looked back down, the cat wasn't there anymore. No sound, no movement, just gone. I went home after that, didn't sleep much, tried to come up with some explanation that made sense. The next day I texted her, kept it casual, asked how long she'd lived there. She said about a year. Then she added something I didn't expect. She said the previous tenant had a cat, that it died not long before she moved in. I didn't ask anything else. I haven't seen her since. But I still can't get one thing out of my head. If she really couldn't see it, why did she look down right before she went inside?